Three men's doubles. It's the world number ones, Marcus Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, up against the number 3 seeds, the former European champions Kim Astrup and Rasmussen. Well, when we look at the group, this is from Group A, and Ranki Reddy and Shetty withdrew, so none of their matches. They had only played one, and that was against Astrup and Rasmussen. That no longer counts. That's sort of wiped out. So with only 3 in the group, as you can see, the Olympic champions Li Yang and Wang Qilin, they've played 1-1. And for the 2 pairs that are about to play, well, Gideon and Sukamuljo, 1-1. Which means that Kim Astrup and Rasmussen, if they were to win this match in 2 straight games, then the 3 pairs in the group would have all won 1 match and lost 1 match, all in straight games. So then it will come down to points difference, and by our calculations, the Danes need to win by a difference of 11 points. So this is vital for the Danes up against the world number ones, Marcus Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, up against Kim Astrup and Rasmussen.
Please welcome Marcus Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo.
So the few fans that have been allowed in cheer for the home pair, Marcus Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo. Former winners of the end of year finale, that was in the Super Series era in 2017 in Dubai. For their opponents, Rasmussen and Kim Astrup, left and right-handed combination, and they're making their 2nd appearance at the World Tour finals. They were semi-finalists the first time they played in Guangzhou 3 years ago, lost out to Endo and Watanabe, who then lost in the final. So if they're to make it through to another semi-final, as I was telling you, they have to win this match in 2 straight games and by a points difference of at least 11. So this, as you briefly saw, is the 10th meeting between these 2 pairs. Of the previous 9, Gideon and Sukamuljo have not only won 8 of the 9, they've won the last 6. Last time they played was in the semi-final of the Thomas Cup. And Gideon and Sukamuljo won in 3 games, 21-15 in the deciding game. It's actually gone to 3 games between these 2 pairs on 4 previous occasions. But here is Marcus Gideon. And in the background, in the yellow shirt, there he is, 30 years of age. Born in the Indonesian capital of Jakarta. And they're enjoying their 186th week in total as world number ones, 174th consecutive week as world number ones. Making their 5th appearance at the end of year championships, not only the title in 2017, but also the semi-final 2 years ago. Now, their match against Ranki Reddy and Shetty never took place. But on Wednesday, they beat the Olympic champions, Li Yang and Wang Qilin. Saved a game point in the opening game before winning it 23-21, and a close second as well, 21-19. So to the left-handed Kim Astrup, he's 29 years of age, from Herning, 185, that's just under 6'1". And he and his partner went down 1 place in the world ranking this week, down to number 10, but they did spend 3 weeks in total as world number 5s. And for Rasmussen, 32 years of age, just become a father for a 2nd time. He was telling me earlier today that after the final in Denmark, he rushed to the hospital where his wife was in labour and managed to get there in time to be present for the birth of his second son. European champions in 2018, the Danes, and the result against Ranki Reddy does not count. So although they beat the Indian pair, that does not count towards group standings. They lost to the Olympic champions and the defending champions of the World Tour finals, Li Yang and Wang Qilin, 21-13, 21-12 in 37 minutes. So as far as these two pairs are concerned, well, Gideon and Sukamuljo, 6 World Tour tournaments this year, of which they have reached 4 finals. In fact, the finals of their last 4 tournaments. For the Danes, they have also played 6 World Tour events as we look at our court officials, and they have reached 2 finals. They won the Swiss Super 300, that was their second Swiss Open title, and they lost in the final of the Denmark Open to the pair we were watching in the previous match, Hoki and Kobayashi.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Marcus Fernalde Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, Indonesia. And on my left, Astrup and Rasmussen, Denmark. Astrup to serve to Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo. Love all. Play.
Yeah, well, he was very, very quick after the umpire had said play. Kim Astrup. Sukamuljo saying he wasn't ready. Immediately Sukamuljo doing what he does best, which is intercepting from the front of the court. Lovely drop. Well, Gideon's just completely cut out of this rally.
Yeah.
Short. Yeah. As soon as Gideon managed to get to the back of the court, his smash was decisive in that it set up a weak reply for his partner to intercept. Now, Steen, I know you and I weren't calling the Danes match against Li Yang and Wang Qilin. That was on court number 2. Did you manage to get a sneak little look at it?
Yeah. The Danes had no chance. First of all, they played, I talked to Rasmussen today as well, and they felt that they played a poor match, but that was also due to the efforts of Li Yang and Wang Qilin. They felt they played well since January, but yesterday it just wasn't there. And the Olympic champions played much better, or was allowed to play much better than they did against Gideon and Sukamuljo, especially Wang Qilin was much of a dominant force yesterday. And they had no answer to the strong play of the Olympic champions. It's a situation that Gideon is not going to do anything to get out and sort of relieve Kevin of the work on the backcourt. He's just going to work on the backcourt apparently they felt that the situation where they changed the round was creating too many opportunities for the opponents. So Gideon is just hiding at the net, and Sukamuljo is taking care of business from the backcourt.
That's extraordinary. I can hardly believe that because, in my opinion, Sukamuljo is quite clearly the most outstanding front court player that I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
It's over. 3-all. Service over. 4-3.
Problem for the Danes, I think, Steen, in these slower playing conditions, neither of them have a particularly hard smash.
Yeah.
So the only way they are going to win rallies is by building and trying to get the front player involved.
Get the front player involved and win in the transition between attack and defense, or actually more the other way around. Or the flat game, but it's like I mean, they can't challenge the Indonesians in the flat game. And you know, you said that it was 8-1 on the head-to-head. I think actually it's not 9-0, but the one that the Danes won, I remember that match. That was in Istora Senayan, where Kevin Sukamuljo was not able to smash because he had a sore shoulder. So I don't know, or I know we shouldn't count too much into that.
Seven, 3.
Do the Danes think that they're going to wear down
I don't know.
Sanjaya Sukamuljo at the back of the court?
I don't know.
No, here we are. We're going to have a clearing rally. No, we're not. Gideon was literally standing there with his racket round his ankles.
Yeah.
Standing still. That shuttle's gone, you know, it's a bit wobbly. Oh, lovely defence.
Service over.
That one.
4-7.
Well, probably the longest rally so far. Indeed it is, 116 shots, my goodness.
So, for me, the Danes' plan should be to move Sukamuljo. So he has to move from side to side And one step forward, so they're a little bit closer. That's well left.
As challenge here.
Challenge is called out.
And then if Gideon moves out of the net height, then target him and just play him and let him see if he can score. And if he can, then they're going to win.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 8-4. Play.
Yeah.
Service over.
And the moment they have a soft shot from Sukamuljo, they can play it directly into the net to the backhand of Gideon and then follow forward because he's trying to play back at the net. So Astrup should be the one challenging there, playing the net from a low position like Rasmussen is doing there. That's not really good enough. But it's troublesome when you have to play a very complicated game plan to be able to challenge your opponents. That's good play, excellent placement by Sukamuljo.
10-5.
Apologises for hitting his opponent,
11-5 interval.
Gideon. And it's an impressive start by the world number ones. 6-point advantage at 11-5. So unfortunately we didn't hear anything that Thomas Stangård said to the Danish pair.
11-5. Play.
So what would you have said, Steen?
That they have to move Sukamuljo and they cannot just lift high to him all the time. There's no pressure on him. I would expect him to be able to play like that for an hour or so. They've got to get Gideon out in the open. They've got to be able to target him.
6-11.
He's not really scoring a whole lot of points from the Indonesians, the matches that I've seen. And I heard that last week that he had been much better in
he was
in
holding the pair together.
Open. Yeah.
Gideon was.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
he was smashing really well. He was following forward. That's just unbelievable. And so nonchalant in the way he played it.
Yeah.
Watch this from Sukamuljo. That is outrageous. And outrageously good.
The problem for the Danes is that the Indonesian can just reverse the tactic and say, okay, we lift to you.
Well played, Rasmussen. Yep, he's won the rally. Because Kim Astrup ran off to change his racket.
7-12.
good drop shot from Sukamuljo.
I recall I mentioned it before the pandemic that I thought Gideon and Sukamuljo was practicing on Sukamuljo becoming stronger from the backcourt, and I really think that's what we're seeing now.
Service over. 8-13.
And if the shuttles gets faster, then Gideon becomes activated again as a force from the backcourt, in my opinion. Right now he's got difficulties scoring, not necessarily against the Danes here, but against pairs with a more solid defense. Yeah, that's a good move by Rasmussen. There's the chance. It's about, for the Danes, it's about getting Sukamuljo to misjudge the situation, to go for a winner that the Danes have read so that the Indonesians have to move out in a different formation, and then they become vulnerable, because that's why they put Marcus Gideon on the front court, so that he doesn't disturb Sukamuljo when he's at the back court. If he, in the beginning of the partnership, it was like, oh, we need to get Sukamuljo to the net. So Gideon was always looking for a chance to get out. He's not doing that anymore. They're just playing sort of a mixed doubles when he's at the net. And all of this with slow shuttles. With faster shuttles, it's probably a whole different situation. We just haven't seen a whole lot of tournaments played with fast shuttles lately.
Just long. And I think that's a good point, Steen, because the whole thing about Gideon and Sukamuljo, when they first arrived on the world stage and when they were very much at their best, you know, and 9 tournaments in 2019, I mean, they had an incredible time. And it was all about Sukamuljo being at the front of the court and Gideon...
And service situation.
And service situation. So the fact that they're trying to do something different, they're forced to do that simply by the playing conditions.
Yeah.
Because we all know that if they have faster shuttles, they're the best pair in the world and the most exciting dynamic pair in the world, playing the fast attacking game with Gideon at the back and Sukamuljo at the front.
Yes. And the net play from Kim Astrup is too soft. It's too. I mean, it's too easy. I mean, even though he's a little bit hiding up there, Gideon, he can still play it. And if he gets shots like that, he kills them.
(17-10).
And that's where I feel that they give Sukamuljo too good working conditions. They don't lift flat to him so they can turn it around in a flat, fast-paced shot, and that's just not very good.
Well, my understanding, Steen, is that if Gideon and Sukamuljo win one game, they finish top of the group, and the Danes are out.
Exactly.
So even if the Danes go on to win this match in 3 games, the Danes can't qualify. So it's very, very important, this.
There's the chance. Exactly. I mean, the high lifts are getting the Danes nowhere. Nowhere. Flat lifts, move Sukamuljo from side to side, tease him in to play a hard, flat, fast-paced shot, and then counter-attack on that shot. That's the way to do it. I'm not certain they can do it, the Danes, but just lifting high and high and high, that's not going to accomplish anything.
And it's brilliant reactions from Sukamuljo.
There is over 19-11.
Fabulous.
Terrible play.
By the Danes, I assume you mean.
Game point.
Look at the clear here from Astrup. It's short, it's directed at Sukamuljo, and leaves the court totally open.
Game point opportunities. Oh.
Service over. 12-20. Evan. 13-20.
This is just so disappointing to see men's doubles played like this, you know.
Yeah.
Clearing rallies.
And that's the problem for the Danes. Even if they should succeed with their first plan A, then the Indonesians would be able to just reverse it and say, okay, then we just keep you on the back court.
Yeah. So 4 game points have come and gone. But another 5 remain for the Indonesian world number ones. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 21-15, opening game to the number 1 seeds and world number ones.
Gideon,
Hold and then flick straight down the line.
15.
It was the hold that did the damage. Yeah, that's perfection. Lovely shot from Sukamuljo. And the opening game, 21-15. 21 minutes for that opening game.
Så er det jo støtte. Ja, altså. Gå efter dem. Ja, okay. Ja. Det må man sige. Det er ikke sådan, vi har lyst til at spille, men altså. Men det er hver gang, vi går i op. Ja, så skal man virkelig. Det er hver gang, vi kommer ind på de der. Og så tror vi kan afgøre det, så bliver vi smadret. Men i den er farligt. Hvis vi ikke ved, vi kan dræbe, så får vi nødt til at komme op og holde.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Back on court.
Well, he'll be lucky if he doesn't get a warning, Kim
Second game.
Astrup, because he didn't start changing his shirt until the 22nd call had been made, and the 22nd call means get back on court now.
Love all. Play.
So the number 1 seeds, Gideon and Sukamuljo, 1 game to the good, and they have definitely topped Group A now by virtue of that 1 game. Of course, they would love to win the match as well. Now, how did he not put that away?
Yeah.
It's over.
Did you manage to hear any of the chat?
No, very little. I heard something. If we, I'm not sure we can kill it, then block it, and that's good advice. We cannot afford to be counter-attack the Danes, but there hasn't been a whole lot where they were sure they could kill it in the first game.
It's over. 1-all.
Oh my goodness. Went for the flick serve, but Rasmussen somehow walked into it and still got it.
Oh, Sukamuljo's racket is smashed.
Yeah.
It's over. 2-1.
Yeah, well worked. Well, it started this second game in much more positive fashion, the Danes. Another clash of rackets. And Sukamuljo looks good. Oh, it's just outrageous. It does look very laid back at the moment, Sukamuljo.
Yeah, but it's also, I mean, of course you want to win on home soil, but on the other hand, how much more
5-1.
energy will you spend? I mean, you know you're going to have to work really, really hard tomorrow in the semi-final.
One. 7-1. Let. Kevin, get ready quicker. Kim, wait until he's ready.
Ooh. I would have been tempted to challenge that. Let's have another look at it.
Yeah.
Service over. 2-8. Thank you. Play.
Brilliant. Yeah. And the fans appreciated that because that was a little glimpse of Sukamuljo of old. Longest rally of the second game.
Yeah.
Landed well in.
Service over. 9-3.
What kind of shot was that?
Yeah, he seemed disinterested, it seems, in this second game, Sukamuljo.
And the thing is, when the shuttles are slow,
11-3 interval.
well, it's the interval, so
Yeah,
take it afterwards.
11-3 the advantage behind the back. All the trickery from Sukamuljo. Again, desperately difficult to hear what was being said. Steen, you were going to make a point about the slow shuttles.
Yeah, with fast shuttles, you don't want Sukamuljo on the front court. With slow shuttles, you don't want Sukamuljo on the back court. Play a drop shot to Gideon. He's just lifting.
Just explain more why you don't want Gideon on the back court when there's slow shuttles. Because he's not hitting through.
No, I want Gideon on the back court when there's slow shuttles. I don't want Sukamuljo at the net when the shuttles are fast.
Yeah.
And I don't want Sukamuljo on the back court when the shuttles are slow. then I want Gideon on the back court, because he has a tougher time killing it.
Okay. This is sad.
Yeah.
I mean, when the playing conditions or the shuttles, whatever it is, are so slow, this is just, in my opinion, it's destroying the men's doubles game.
Yeah.
Destroying.
It's a different kind of men's doubles from what we know.
Yeah.
There's the drop shot. And that's the problem for the Danes, that they, if they're faced with the same tactical approach, then what can they do?
Service over. 12-4.
This is what we've seen sometimes in women's doubles as well, where in the clear game it's about finding the sweet spot between the two players. When is it Kim who's returning it? When is it Anas? And on the opposite side, when is it Sukamuljo? When is it Gideon? Trying to create confusion in the middle. But the women's doubles players are much better at playing this style than the men's doubles players, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's gone wide.
Service over. 5-12.
Keep on.
There's the shot you were talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But to be honest, Steve, I mean, I think the women's doubles now, even in these conditions, over the last 2 weeks, the women's doubles pairs have been looking to try and attack, and they work, and they work, and they work.
Because they're used to this, so they know that the best pairs, they can do this, and they can do it for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So we need to move on to the next step, and that's where I feel the Danes, here they're bailing out, then they're attacking Gideon 2-3 times. Well, you need to attack him 6, 7, 8 times and see if you get through, because you've got to score somehow. The first one who blinks here is gone. So the moment it's a little bit short, then we try. That's what we see in the women's doubles. We try, see if we can get into a better position. If we get into that better position, then they are there to follow up, very close to each other. Here we have the net player standing way too close to the net, because I mean, they're basically out of the game. But they need to sort of move like a unity. And if it's outside of reach, so you can't keep the attack, then you just go into the defense. The men's doubles, and that's it. Go out, and then you start all over again. We're far from 192 yet, guys, so you can just go on.
Yeah. That was the length of a rally in the women's doubles the other day. And it wasn't just clears like this, I can assure you.
No, but because there's a lot of smashes, full power smashes, because you have to look for the opening, because if you don't look for it, it's never going to come.
No,
and
exactly.
that's what's happening for the Danes right now. They're simply not capable of creating an opening. See how short that was. Rasmussen was in front of the first service line. So there should have been some kind of attack, but that's the next thing. That the attack is too stereotyped. It's the same power, full power smashes. We don't have the slices, we don't have the steep smashes, we don't have the all cross. So this part of men's doubles games needs development because we're not used to it.
Yeah, good smash.
14-7.
So there's a chance, and Kim is out of the game.
No attempt at any attacking play.
No. Where we see the women's doubles much more creative, looking for the chance.
Yeah.
From a base, we know that if things go wrong, we can clear and we can go into the defense. And this is
just. No, I don't know how to describe it. I'm lost for words.
Service over. 8-14. Over. 15-8.
Some steepness there from the front court today. I mean, the Indonesians, they're home safe. They already got one game. Why should they work like maniacs to win the match?
Well, because working like maniacs for another 20 minutes after the first game that only took 21 minutes, and then you can rest.
Yeah.
Instead of which, they're going to be on court for an hour or an hour and a half.
An hour and 20.
String's gone.
There's a lot of time.
Missed it.
Yeah, the idea was okay.
Anders Skorup Rasmussen challenges.
We're
Ball
going to lose
out.
this challenge because that was way wide.
Yeah, it was.
He just wants a break.
Challenge unsuccessful. One
Well-
challenge remaining. 10-15.
I don't really think, from a personal point of view, this is particularly fun to watch, and I bet on court it is not particularly fun to play.
No.
We've got to do something about when to stop the playing conditions being this slow, whether it's the shuttles or whether it's the hall, the environment, whatever it is.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's not enhancing the game at all, it's the opposite. Yeah, there we go.
And then try and do the same again
16-11.
next time.
If you need to change the shuttle after every rally, change the shuttle.
Yeah.
Because a new shuttle is a faster
And
shuttle.
we do need to change it after each rally because it gets fluffy. Kim Astrup could have killed that twice if he'd been ready for it. So they're not really in sync
No.
as to where are we going to attack and what's going to happen.
Oh, Rasmussen had enough of work at the back there. Made to do it again. He did a drop shot before and moved forward. Oh,
wide.
That was going out.
Gideon and Sukamuljo, they're taking an hour of good defensive practice.
There is over. 12-16.
And again, the steep smash does the trick. So how about putting in a steep smash much earlier in the rally, if you will, the Danes?
And how come in the previous match, Kobayashi and Hoki and also Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi, how come they were able to play an attacking game? They're flicking Sukamuljo all the time and he's just clearing.
Yeah. That's well played. Now there's a chance. But it's clear that they're not experienced in this kind of game.
he'd broken the strings of his racket. Sukamuljo knew the clear was going to go on.
I mean, I think the Danes look tired, but they've only played 48 minutes.
Yeah. That's long of the back line.
15-18.
There's the steep attack again.
It's over. 19-15.
Oh, lucky net cord. And up comes game point opportunities.
15. It's over.
Error on the serve from Rasmussen.
16-20.
Oh, fabulous shot.
17-20.
Collecting his time for the attempted kill there.
18-20.
So 3 game points have come and gone. Only another 2 remain. One game on. 21-18.
Second game won by Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen. 21-18.
52 minutes into the match. 1 game all.
Jeg synes, det er enormt vildt, hvordan vi... Jeg tror, vi kan vinde kampen på det. Hvad skal vi...
Det kan ikke betale sig. Man tør. Pakker lidt på hinanden.
Ja, det er... Så er det godt. Det er der, vi går med 3. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Players back and forth. Final game.
So 1 game all. Opening game to Gideon and Sukamuljo, 21-15. Astrup and Rasmussen winning the second, 21-18. Managed to catch anything that Thomas Stangor said?
No, not anything that that can be used. He's got steepness in his smashes now, Rasmussen, at least some of them, especially when he comes moving backwards from the front. Of the court. Well played by Gideon, because I think now the pairs have played 1 game with these clears and all of this, and now the pair who mixes it up will have a bigger opportunity. Just like in every other aspect of the game, variation is the key. Great lift by Sukamuljo, or was it Gideon? But it teases Rasmussen to go for it, and the chance is not there.
It's over. 3-all.
The thing is, Steen, is that what I think people will find difficult to understand is that Gideon and Sukamuljo played reasonable attacking game in the opening game and then completely stopped, just wanting to lift. Yes, they were playing against the drift, but there was absolutely no attempt. It didn't seem really at any stage to counter-attack.
No, but they're not used to playing this either. Now we see them a bit more proactive.
Yeah.
5-3.
And scoring.
Sukamuljo indicated. And Kim Astrup doing the same thing, leaping in the air to say, I'm still fit.
Yeah.
I can still run.
It's a waste of power to play a full power smash from the far side of the court for the Danes, because they simply don't hit hard enough to create an opportunity for themselves. So they should play drop shots, slices, steep smashes, or clears. And I think the Indonesians are doing well now because they're sort of mixing it up. Yeah, I like that. But I agree with you, Jill. The shuttle speed, there's got to be done something, because I don't know, they have to start manufacturing them differently or whatever, because it's this is not what the match should be known for. The two people making jumps up and down on the court.
Yeah. This is just getting a bit ridiculous now. The funny side of that is wearing thin. 11-4 the advantage. Clock ticks over the hour mark.
20 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good.
The umpire had a word with Sukamuljo, and it's come from the referee, tournament referee, that he doesn't want any more of these antics.
11-4.
Well done by the referee. That's the tournament referee, Carsten Koch from Germany.
Actually, I think it was Girishinatu, the
deputy referee.
Deputy referee, yeah.
Play. Service over. 5-11.
Yeah.
Good shot. So there's a challenge here from the Danes.
Rasmussen challenges called out.
Yeah, not even close.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 12-5. Play. Ball. Service over. 6-12. Let.
He's standing back expecting the flick.
Yeah. Going wide. Hey, that's a fault.
Yeah, he blew at it as it was going to land. He's going to get a yellow card here.
Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, warning for misconduct.
Yeah, you can't blow the shuttle out.
7-12. Sorry. Blinders, signal, out.
But you can't interfere with the shuttle.
Service over.
They were lucky there, the Indonesians.
Yeah, there's the blow.
Because
13-6.
Landed in.
14-6.
Missed it.
16-6.
that's a red card, in my opinion.
I didn't interfere with the shuttle,
No.
but his antics.
Yes, and there is a rule about that.
Service over. 7-17.
Wow. Sharp onto
8-17.
that, Rasmussen.
Service over. 18-8.
Well, the umpire has already asked the players not to do this.
This is a very, very difficult situation.
Yeah. Great defence.
Good defended by Marcus Gideon.
20, match point 8.
Match point opportunities.
Service over.
Well, let's turn more
9-20.
into a gymnastics exhibition.
That's it. 21-15, 18-21, 21-9 in the deciding game.
Match won by Marcus Fernalde Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, 21-15, 18-21, 21-9.
Hour and 9 minutes for the victory. And Gideon and Sukamuljo top Group A, and Li Yang and Wang Qilin, the defending champions and Olympic champions, will also qualify from Group A. The Danes are out. So up next, the last of our matches and the last of the group matches before the semi-final knockout stage. And it's the Popov brothers, Christo and Toma Jr. up against Kusuma Wadana and Rambutan of Indonesia. So welcome back to the Bali International Convention Centre and the Western Resort, and that's where we've all been staying, right next to the beach. And one more match to come, and it's the third consecutive men's doubles in this evening's programme.